Hello everybody, it's Vortak and welcome to the 16th episode in our Rising World Let's Play. Now today is going to be the second part of our mountain patio bar build that we started in the last episode, but before we begin I'm going to do a few other things that kind of relate to some of the things you've been talking about in the comments. Thank you again for leaving comments on these videos, leaving suggestions. It's always awesome to stop and check those out. I've been trying to copy and paste them into a notepad so I can actually give credit where credit is due, but I have a couple here. You may notice I am holding a poster, and this is what allows you to put images from your computer into the game. We're going to mess with that, and also Mr. Bruce... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let's see. Bruce Allen was the one who requested I use the posters. But also, the store. A lot of people have been giving me suggestions as to what I can do with the store. Bruce suggested I put some posters in here, like maybe some Coca-Cola, things like that, like just stuff you sell in a store. I haven't pulled up any images like that yet, so maybe we'll get to that eventually. But someone else suggested that I actually use the counters, like the kitchen counters, as kind of the counter for the register and stuff like that. So I'm going to go quickly make those and see how that looks, because if that works, I need to make a bar. And unfortunately, the bar is kind of... the bar doesn't really look good if you just place blocks down. So I'm going to go into, I believe, let's see here, tables. And I'm going to select kitchenette. And this is kind of what he was talking about. You can use all of these little kitchen tools to make yourself kind of a counter. Now, they're pretty tall. That's my first little qualm about them. They're a little bit taller than I expected them to be, but more importantly, they're incredibly expensive. They're very, very expensive. And because they sit so damn tall and they're so expensive, I'm not sure if this is going to work out for like a register. I guess it'll work, but it's just, I don't know. We can place them down. I'm just kind of concerned now as to how much lumber it took me to make these. And I need to do a whole bunch of building in that mountain. So, in fact, yeah, maybe we'll come back to this. But now we know we can do it. And I know that gathering wood's a lot easier now, but I did have to take a few minutes before the video to go get a whole bunch, so I don't have to keep stopping the recording and going to get it. So, going over here, I'm going to show you guys a little bit more. I added some to the floor. This was last night I did this. And I'm going to be bringing the floor all the way back into the rocks and into this corner, and this is where the bar is going to sit. And because I have 3 of these little kitchenette things, I'm thinking I'm going to use them in this build instead of the general store for now. Now, even though I've went and gathered more wood, I'm still finding it very difficult to keep up in this game when it comes to just getting blocks in general. I can't believe how much building one thing takes up in terms of resources. And I know some people hate when I compare this game to Minecraft because it's like so many games, but I'm just going to give you an example because that was the survival game I played the most. In Minecraft, your character is like a different size, and everything just feels like a different scale. And so I'm just used to that kind of scale when it comes to building things in the game. And I also, I am going to go mess with the poster. I totally forgot, but I'm going to go do that. Oops, I got stuck. There we go. Weird. I'm just used to that scale, and I think because you're a taller character and the block size is completely different, it's easy to underestimate how much material you need to build things. But we're just going to keep chugging away here. I made a whole bunch of blocks. I'm hoping it's enough to get us through this part of the build. I just need this floor to come back enough so it looks like it's coming out of the mountain, because I think that looks really cool. And you want it to be... You want this jaggedness to go away, so you have to kind of fill in those little corners as you go, which can be kind of tough. They like to pop above everything else. But cool. I'm really glad I didn't try to make this all even and nice, because this looks a hell of a lot better than anything I could have done if I was going symmetrical and worrying about OCD and things like that. So, cool. Alright, let's do that and that. There we go. That kind of brings the floor up. That looks really nice. Brings the floor all the way back. You can see that it's definitely put into a cave, and I mean, I don't know. I wanted to make sure it still looked like a cave. That's my biggest concern. Let's come out to here. I'm going to bring the floor out through this block. See, that's what I was talking about. Let's grab this. There we go. And there we go. And we'll go into there. And what's also really cool is when I was digging through here, right where this block is sitting, you can pop through the cave. I think I'm going to use that. I might use that for some lighting ambiance. So we'll just see how that turns out. But I'm going to continue putting my blocks down just to fill the rest of this in. I think we'll need one there and one there. Cool. That looks pretty cool. I would hang out at this bar. And now I'm going to place down our kitchenettes. Let's go into these, and I think if we turn them, I went the wrong way with my arrow key, like that. We'll stand in here. Now, how do I want these to block this area off? I want the bartender to have enough room. It's really hard when you have to look down like this when you're at this angle. I could make the bar angled. Ooh, I like that. I could make the bar angled like this. Should I make it over this thing? No. The angle doesn't match the angle of the cave, but that's not a big deal. I think I could just put it... With 3 of these kitchenettes, I'm not going to have a whole lot to work with here, but let's put it like... Let's put it right here. Alright, and cool. It actually wanted me to place it... Ah. Okay, it's kind of... It's weird. Yeah, it works. Alright, cool. So, this will work. I think this will make for a pretty cool bar. Maybe with one more. Yeah, I think we... Well... we could put 2 more. Alright, maybe I'll go get some more lumber, and we will put 2 more kitchenettes on either side. I'm going to sleep the night away, and I'm going to go do that, and maybe while we're in the house, I will show you the poster I promised to show you. It is daytime, and now this is really cool. I actually haven't messed with this feature. This is the first time I'm seeing it, but I did pull up my logo here that I use on Twitter and things like that. So I'm going to use this image, and there we go. Now we can, I guess, from here, resize it. To resize the image, hold key right shift and use key left, key right, key up, key down. Oh, okay. So we can go like this, and you want to make sure you keep it even if it's a square. Like that. That is cool. So, can we use the grid? No, we cannot. We don't have the grid option with this. We just get to place it like a piece of artwork. So I'm going to put it... It should be in line with like the bottom of the windows a little bit. So maybe like right there. There we go. Cool. I actually used a contour on the edges of this, so it looks like it's kind of sticking out of the wall. That's really, really cool. I like that. You can look just at the corner how it's rounded out like that. On the edges. It looks like it's popping out of the wall. Neat. So there you go. My logo is in my house. Rising World impresses me once again. That is really, really awesome. So if you guys have images you think I should use in the general store, maybe tweet them to me at VortacVids. If you guys, you know what I want you to do? Ooh, this will be fun. Okay. If any of you are good with art, or maybe you're not even good with art, I don't care. I'm going to do it for you guys anyway. I'm going to fill this store with a bunch of advertisements for fake products. Maybe products that relate to the game, like you could take, for example, this chair and start talking about how it's a super chair. I don't know. Something like that. If you guys want to make a bunch of posters, you know, and put them in the form of a JPEG, you can tweet them to me at VortacVids. I will put them in the store. So the next Rising World episode is going to be out probably on maybe Wednesday, I want to say. So you guys have some time before the next episode to tweet me your images at VortacVids. I will place them in the store. I think that would be a lot of fun. Cool. So I really hope you guys send me some stuff. I don't really do things like that a whole lot because generally people don't respond to them too well. Not that, you know, no one wants to. It's just like finding the time to do it and sit down and make it look good or horrible. If you want to put something really just dumb looking, I don't care. I'll do it. All right. Now, the other suggestion I had was I really wish I grabbed your name because this was also a cool suggestion. If you hit Q, you drop an item. And in one episode, I freaked out because the item just sat there. And I'm like, ooh, that's really cool. And they said, why don't you try that on your shelves? And maybe you can fill the shelves that way. Dang it! It comes out in the form of a crate. Oh, what? Okay, what about this? What about if I just throw a block? We gotta, like, get it on the shelf. I'm sorry. I don't think this is gonna work. I was so excited to read that idea, but they're too The shelves, I think, are just like, you can't store things on them. You know what I mean? This is just an image of a shelf. Really, it stops right here. That's why it looked like it was hitting a wall. I think it is a wall. That sucks. That's such a good idea, too. Anyway, yeah, we don't need to be done with the general store if you guys don't want us to be. Send me your images, and I will place them all over the frickin' store. It'll be cool. Maybe even the bar. You can tweet me where you want it to go. Just let me know. All right. So we're going to keep building out this floor here. I'm not going to bring this out too much more. Like, oops. Uh-oh. I didn't chop down that grass. Watch what's going to happen. If I back up enough. We're okay. I think I just missed the boat on that one. Alright, cool. Whew. I thought, oh great, now we're going to have grass sticking out of our floor forever unless I go and remove those. Alright. That ought to do it. I think the floor sticks out far enough. We're going to do that. And what I meant to do was make another kitchenette. 2 more kitchenettes. Let's see how these fit. I had, there we go, right there. That's going to be pretty cool. And right here. There we go. I say that's a bar. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's pretty cool. You know what I should have done, in fact? Maybe turn these the other way so people could put down their drinks. But either way, these little lips here are distracting. You can clearly tell I've just recycled a kitchen and put it in here, but that's all right. Maybe we'll get an actual bar one day, and I'll come back and fix it. So I'm going to pop out this right here with my pickaxe. Pop, and we're going to place a light in there. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I think it would look better if it was just a different angle. So maybe right there. Let's get my stone. This is really cool. I actually did this and repaired it by doing that. So we can kind of place the stone. There we go. So nice little hole. That's where some light's going to come out of. And I also wanted to see if there were like barrels, but I don't think there are. I haven't really looked too hard. But we are getting pretty in depth with this build in terms of how long it's taken me to get distracted and do things. So maybe we'll do some detail work in the future, kind of like the general store. But for now, I think what we're going to do is move on to the next task, and that is going to be putting a railing all around this here, so people can, you know, so it kind of closes it off, and you can see that it's like a patio bar where you can come hang out. And the other thing I want to do is make some like little ramps that go up into here. So I'm gonna have to go craft all that stuff, and we'll have to put some lights and maybe some tables and chairs. So let me just go on a crafting spree right now, and we'll come back and place all that down. So I went ahead and crafted up a whole bunch of stuff. Probably not enough stuff, but a good start anyway. And we're going to start by placing down these railings here. Now this is going to make the bar kind of look like closed off, a little more exclusive. And what I'm trying to do is figure out, I guess I can't place them and drag them like I thought I could. So it's going to be kind of a manual thing placing these down, which is just great. Just great. Now placing them, oh, see, I put them too close together, and that made them look stupid. So now we get to lose one. But at least now we know. So I'm going to place them down. Let's do like that. So we skip a space every time. Ooh, corners. I'm not sure how we're going to deal with that. But let's take these ramps now. And I'm going to put them like this. I'm going to put about 4 right there. And that's just kind of like indicating this is the entrance. They're a little steeper than I imagined they would be, but that's all right. We're going to come over here, get back into our menu like that, and place down that. And I guess, ooh, oh boy, if I do this, it kind of looks stupid no matter what I do, huh? Ooh, wait. Oh, I see. But that's a whole block I have to, that's not a big deal. Whatever, we'll just get rid of a block. That's okay. So you guys get the idea. I'm going to be lining the whole thing with these banisters. So coming over here, they do look very modern, very hip, very cool. And I like that. I think it looks pretty cool. So obviously, yes, the whole thing is going to be covered in that. And that'll kind of close us off, make it feel like an exclusive hip-hopping, happening club. Don't know what the hell I'm talking about. We'll get some chairs. We have 3 tables, 6 chairs. I'm going to place them... I'm going to place one down in here under the cave. I'm going to put one maybe over here. about right there. I'm going to put one, like, right over here. No, I don't even know why I hit the grid. No symmetry to it. Just throwing them down. I'm going to throw the chairs. I guess maybe for this we'll hit the grid. And, oh, see, I didn't place this one in a block, so the grid won't really help us, will it? Maybe I'll put the chairs kind of facing outwards like that. One like that. And one like that. Is it going to be pushed in or sticking out? Maybe right here. There we go. Nice. Okay, I'm going to put them... See, I don't like the color of the tables at all, but, you know, work with what you got, right? Turn it like that. They've been sat in, they've been used. This club always gets business. They don't even bother pushing the chairs in. They just kind of leave them because they know people are going to come back a couple minutes later and screw them up again. And I say right there. So, cool. They're a little bit sloppy. That's good. I like that. And now, all I really need to do is get some lights, maybe some standing lamps. One more table over here might do, and obviously a light back there, like I said. In fact, let me just do that right now, since I do have a whole bunch of lights. Let's see if we can see back there and just kind of place it from here. Do I have that on me? Let's see. Yeah, I gotta go in the cave and try to figure that out. Finally. I managed to I had to, like, chop away a stupid block to get the lamp to place, and now it totally ruined the natural, like, look of the cave here. I'm gonna try to, like, fill this in a little bit from here. Maybe, like, right like that. That'll kind of close it off from the outside. Try to do something fun, man, and it just becomes a huge chore. Okay. I think that's okay. Let's look at it from the inside of the cave. I like that. There we go. So if you kind of look around... Oh, you can't even see the lamp. That's alright. So there's just... Even if it's nighttime, there's always light coming out of there, which looks kind of cool. So there we go. I might put some lights actually, like, around the bar, too. I just gotta find some ones I like. But this is coming along. I know we didn't, like, by the looks of it, it doesn't look like we made a whole lot of progress, but I think, in general, we did get a good amount done in this episode. Rising World is one of those games where it just takes a lot of time and resources to achieve very little. But by the end of it, it's very rewarding. So, in the next episode, I know I said last time we might go up to the top of that mountain. In the next episode, we will go up to the top of the mountain. Maybe we'll put something up there, but at very least... we'll get a good secret, like, not secret, but a good pathway coming out from here. Like, maybe there'll be a doorway you can enter into, like, some kind of employees-only section. And it just leads to the top of the mountain. I think that would be pretty cool. So, there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. I will have the rest of this filled in, and we'll place down some more tables, decorate it up a little bit, and we will climb to the top of the summit. All right. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. I've never seen this in this game. I've never seen this in a video. I am kind of concerned as to what to do. Apparently the AI is not friendly. We need to research machining, and that way we can dismantle things that come at us like this. That's going to be my next project, apparently. And it says we need to destroy it. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to pull our colonists away.